Welcome, friends, back to Tulip, the first book in the Secret of Earth series, Chapter 11. Tulip was going to meet Noah's pack. Tulip was excited about it. She hadn't met a pack of wild dogs before. Upon returning to his pack, Tulip noticed that all the African wild dogs were somewhat starved, but in better condition than Noah was. One of the bigger dogs noticed Noah's return and walked towards him, laughing. "So the weakling is back," he snickered. "We all thought you were going to die out there." "You always think that, but every time I return." "What do you have to say now?" "I say I'm going to pummel you into the dust, runt." "Try me." The bigger dog lunged at Noah, but Noah drew back and tackled the other dog. Then gripping the dog's neck with his teeth, Noah threw the dog. The bigger dog whimpered upon impact. "How on earth did you become stronger in less than a day?" he said, getting back up off the ground. "I made a friend today," Noah said, looking up at Tulip. Tulip smiled gently. She had made him her friend. The other dogs in the pack walked towards Noah. They saw he was slightly bigger than he was this morning. Then without a warning, a furious bark came from behind the pack. It was an alpha. As he walked up to Noah, the other dogs parted to make space for him to walk through. "What is the meaning of this?" "What is the meaning of this?" the alpha growled. "I was challenged to a fight and won, sir." Noah seemed tense to Tulip. She wanted to help in some way. "You won? How? This morning you could barely walk, let alone bite. This girl here, she saved my life for no reason, and she said I could stay strong as long as I was her friend. This human saved your life." Tulip didn't care to be called a human, especially after seeing how cruel humans are. Sir?" Tulip said, getting down to her knees. "I'm not human. I'm a flower in a human form. So please refrain from calling me a human and address me by my name, Tulip." "Tulip?" "Yes." "You're a flower in human form," the alpha said, starting to laugh. "Let me get something straight. If you are not human, then you can turn into a flower?" "Well, I don't know how. I'm still new to the whole shape-shifting thing. But really I haven't learned to shapeshift. Mother Nature hasn't spoken to me in a while, so I wouldn't actually know." The alpha burst out laughing at Tulip. She didn't get what was so funny. Why was he laughing? Did she say something funny? "You mean to tell me that you can't shapeshift? You're an idiot." "No, she's not," Noah growled. "She had no way of reviving me if I started to pass, but somehow she did, so you need to back off." Noah had so much power in his voice, it softened Tulip a little. The alpha started to laugh. "What are you doing? Are you challenging me to a fight?" "If I have to, yes." Noah's eyes were bold and showed no signs of backing down. Neither did the alpha. "Fine. Since you won't back down, I'll make you." Then suddenly the alpha lunged at Noah. Noah quickly dodged. The alpha was fast, but Tulip made Noah faster. He was quick to leap on the alpha before he could recover. Noah bit at the alpha's spinal cord. Noah broke through the skin. It caused the alpha to let out a loud yelp. The alpha quickly rolled to get Noah off of him. He succeeded in throwing Noah off, but it wasn't enough to keep him off. Noah lunged back at him, aiming for the alpha's throat this time, but Noah missed. The alpha had reared back, and Noah had got his leg instead. The Alpha was limping. Noah would kill him if Tulip didn't do something. She made up her mind. Noah lunged for his throat, but Tulip had vines grow quick around Noah to catch him, lifting him off the ground and pulling him back. The Alpha noticed Tulip's calmness. She was focusing on Noah more than anyone else. He saw this and took his chance to charge at the vulnerable Noah, but Tulip caught him too. Mid-air, the vines grown where he charged and pulled the Alpha back that way. No more, Tulip said calmly. Noah made his point. He is stronger, and I'm not human. Why didn't you let me finish this? Noah demanded. Ignoring him, Tulip said, Let me make you all a deal. I will make you like Noah, stronger, faster, healthier. If you do two things. The pack listened. They thought this was somehow going to take over the savannah and forever feed the hunger. Tulip continued. 1. Let Noah be your pack leader, and by doing this, you'll gain your strength. 2. Let me join the pack. Please, the Alpha sneered. If these are your demands, there has to be a catch. Yes, there is. The catch is anyone who betrays Noah will lose their strength and be killed by the other pack members. That's the punishment? Noah said, astounded. Yes, betrayal is not something to be taken lightly. But it's still death. Noah looked at Tulip's eyes, her slightly closed and her hands firmly placed in front of her. Yes, death. Tulip's calmness towards death scared the pack members. Some began to think that she would have no problem killing them if they didn't give in. So one by one, each of the members sided with Noah, until 3 were left, the Alpha, his bride, and his son. Do you choose Noah? Tulip asked. No, we don't, the Alpha answered for the 3. Fine. This shows betrayal to Noah. Death it is. But by my doing. Tulip wrapped other vines around the 2, slowly crushing them. The Alpha was forced to watch. No! No! The Alpha cried. His beloved family was crushed and wrapped in vines. It was as if they were being gripped by a python, slowly wrapping them around tighter and tighter until they were no longer visible. But what was seen was their blood trickling down the vine, and the howls of pain finally ceased too. The Alpha started to grieve, and the hatred formed, but he couldn't do anything about it. The green python was starting to wrap its coils around him too. He wailed louder with each wrap until he was no longer visible. The blood seeped through the vines, and the vines rose up, then sank into the ground, leaving no evidence. After seeing that, the pack was happy they chose to go with Noah, and at the same time, they pitied the old Alpha's family. They were bold until the end. This is the end of Chapter 11. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like. I do apologize for there being no music in the background this episode, for I'm unable to play the music with it. Hope to see y'all in the next episode. Bye, guys.